Welcome to my channel. Today I want to do a pick a card reading about a situation you are thinking about. And this can be a person, this can be an own part of yourself, this can be a situation, this can be anything. So we'll see what comes up in these piles, and I will connect these piles with a card that I will draw from this fairy tale deck, and I will put in a gemstone so that we can choose, that you can choose from different piles. So this is the first one. This is the second one, and this will be the third one. So we'll see what we have here, and always remember when I lay down the cards, it's about your intuition the most, because if some things come up, or you have an epiphany, you have something that comes up in your intuition, it's always the right thing to follow your own intuition. So I want to remind you of this, because it's a reading for a lot of people, and if you look at cards, you have an own intuition too. So that's what it's about, right? So the first card we have is Alice in Wonderland. The second card is Little Red Cap. And the third card is the Fairy Godmother. And let me put gemstones on them. So let me put them in now. And the first one we have is the emerald. Hopefully you can see this stone. The second one is a Moldavite. And the third one is a Jade. So I leave this picture running for a moment so that you can choose. I will pick cards after this, but you can just jump to your own pack and your own pile if you already know which one to choose. I see you in the reading. So I choose a couple of Lenormand cards to guide us in, and I see these ones and this one, this, and these, and this one, and these. All the cards are pre-shuffled. And, oh, there are two for this one. And there's one for this one. And I can see this one. And I can see this one. And while we are reading, I will draw tarot cards as well. And may we have a card for your own position in this. I got this one. And this one. And your challenges. A dragon card as well. So, and one of these as well. So, and I see you in the reading. Welcome, Pile 1. You chose Alice in Wonderland and the emerald. I will put it here and we will see. First we'll see the Mirror Vision deck. And it's the Knight of Pentacles changing into the Entertainer. I will put it here and this here. So we will see. I feel that this situation is about you being hooked by a person who is like an entertainer, who is like someone who is beautiful to watch while they are doing what they are doing, or he or but it's like, and it's Alice in Wonderland riding on the rabbit, right, on the hare, and it's like being falling into a rabbit hole while you are in this place watching this person, and it's like being hooked, right? She is sitting there and she is turning around on this vehicle, and she is not free to jump off because it's moving, right? And it seems like it's moving fast. And seeing the card, the heart of the Ace of Hearts in this too, it's about, for me it feels like it's about falling in love, or you did fall in love, and it's like a carousel not leading anywhere. And the even the queen is the Queen of Hearts is looking at Alice in this way, right? And it's like you are in a always turn around and always staying in the same place, not moving anywhere. And it's like a magical land, right? It's Wonderland, but it's leading nowhere because it's circling around. And it feels like you are hooked on someone else and someone else's energy, and it's through love because you really love them, but it's keeping you in your place of standing outside looking in. And that's a wrong place to be because your energy wants to be somewhere else. So it's this spiraling around, always coming to the same place where you already started out, right? So let's see. And there we have the Queen of Cups and expansion. Yeah, that feels like it. And being in this place, I would say this, put it here, and being in the place right now to look back. It's retrograde. It's about review. It's looking back, and it's about allowing yourself to shed your skin and to move beyond. And the Queen of Cups is in this card deck. She's really lovely because she's looking up, and there is a shooting star in the sky, and she is following her dreams, and she is in an abundant place, right? She has her crown, and this is like having a crown of crystals. So she is really abundant in her way of being and in her way of envisioning the world, right? And it's so lovely because we have, on one hand, we have this standing outside looking in. That is a wrong thing to do because there is a fox looking at this whole situation, looking at he's looking at your energy. The sun is coming up and your energy is coming up and telling you that's not the right place to be, spiraling around. So take a look back, take a look at the experiences you had, and find new ways to deal with it. And there is no way around it. You know, you can always get on this carousel, but there is no way around it that you have to shed your skin and that you have to expand. It's not keeping you anymore. And I feel that this is the knight, the entertainer, right? This is someone who is entertaining you and keeping you stuck in this place of carousel. But you are not a person who can be kept stuck. It's not, you know, because it's It's about your energy expanding. The skin is already shedding. And you realize that you are sitting there on this carousel, driving around and around. And as she looks at this book and the notes falling off the carousel, she knows that there is a thing to be focused on that is outside of the carousel, outside of the spiral. So whoever that is who kept you hooked in somehow, in some way, will never be able to keep you in this place, because there is a realization in her. There's a realization that she's sitting there on this carousel, driving around and around, and seeing the notes lying outside of the carousel. So there is something about realization. And I guess that's about the review that you did. You realized, oh, there is something repeating here. There's something that is entertained by someone that is not in alignment with myself. And so there's this realization that this is not the place for you to be, because it is smaller than you are. If you look at this keyhole that is so small, right? And the fox next to it is really in the center of, that's not true, right? The fox is about lies. It can be about witty behavior too, but in this case, I would say it's about lies. Someone is holding you in their grip to keep you small. But it's not containable. This is the sun coming up, and it's the sun shining its light. It's your light. It's your heart that is shining, and it's your heart that is in this Queen of Cups. It's seeing what is above, what is the bigger picture in this, and seeing that this is just a shooting star, nothing else, right? It's a moment, and it's a moment of magic, and then it's gone. And there are a lot of stars in the sky, and so she is shedding her skin to get into her own destiny. And this is what this sky writing is about, right? It is written in the stars that you are something else, and that you can allow yourself to be in a different place. And this is what this card is showing us too, right? It's completion. This, how beautiful is this, right? It's completion, and it's completing this part of you that fell for this entertainer. But there is nobody there, you know? There is nobody there. There is just someone who is keeping you in this carousel of being hooked and being in this tiny space where you look inside, standing outside, look through the keyhole, and allowing someone to keep you in this place. And that's done. You're done with it, because you can see in the review, you can see what happened. And you can decide again. And this is what happened. This card is reminding us that if we are on this path that is not fitting to our own destiny, that we fall into depression, and that we feel on a deeper level that we feel that it's not our path. And that's such an amazing thing, because often depression shows us something that is important for us to know. And that's that we are not aligned with our real life purpose. And that's done. For me, this is a sign. Maybe you feel like it in the moment because you feel like, and this is the challenge about it, right? To be in a place where you feel that you are in exile. Maybe someone, we have to do with someone who is really putting you in an exile. And this is often the case with people who have traits that are about draining, taking from other people, right? And it's your choice to allow this to happen, and it's your choice to feel that way. But it is your choice. It's being in this place of exile is a choice. So you can do something else, right? And that's the invitation for you to expand and to step into something else. Because it's fated. It's completed now. It lingers as an emotion. It lingers. And it feels like, oh no, I'm stepping into the same thing again. But you don't. Because you already went through it. You know that this is a carousel. You know that this is a loop someone tries to keep you in. And I will look at it a little bit more, but I want to. Yes. And how beautiful is this? It's the invitation from the dragons to let go of the darkness. And this is the darkness, right? To take it personally. And it's often when we are put into a place where we get in exile, if we are cut off of other people, then we decide to take it personally and go into depression or something that is hurting us. But these cards are showing directly that it is just a loop. It's a loop and a hook you fell for, and that's okay, Don't punish yourself for making experiences. I think these people, or this entertainer type of person who just jumped on the train that was already there, that came from your childhood. And this is something where your energy was perceived in the wrong way, or it was treated in the wrong way. So you cut yourself out of the energy so that you can fit in. And this meant for you to abandon yourself and abandon your own energy just to be in the place you were born in. And so this is the next step, right? To see that this is meant for you. It's fated. It's meant for you to look up to the stars and to reach for the stars. Not to reach for the one shooting star. It's about reaching for the stars. That's something else. And that's allowing you to shed your skin and to grow beyond this carousel and the hooks that people put into people to keep them stuck. And it doesn't have to be vicious. It just can be, the world is filled with drains and radiators, and this can be a person who is like an entertainer, looking like a radiator, but is actually a drain, because keeps you stuck. And this is the energy to free yourself from this, to complete it, because now you can see it. You can see it, and she is having a puzzle piece in her hand, so you can see it, and so you can move beyond. And so we'll take this one. Yes, and this is, this is being as swift as you are, and being the fool, and allowing yourself to start again, to get off this this carousel, to follow your own book. And this is the Alice looking at the own book, looking at her own writing, or the book she is meant to be in, and step off this carousel to step into her own energy. And it's like taking a leap of faith. And we take this one. And this one. And this one. And so she's taking the leap of faith, right? And then wow, that's beautiful. Having a new beginning in relationships, in your own emotion, in your own emotional state, moving beyond this falseness and moving beyond, and there is the death and rebirth, and this is beautifully connected to this card of completion and to the card of surrender, because we have to let go at one point. We have to let go and then jump into your own emotional happiness. That's the promise of this card pile, is that you will walk into your own happiness. And the emerald, as a confirmation, is a beautiful life-confirming gemstone. Life-confirming. And that's what this is about, right? Life-confirming your own energy is perfect as it is. Step out of the carousels where people just keep you hooked, and allow yourself to learn from the past. Be skillful with what comes your way. These eight of wands look like they really, this is a skillful way of dealing with things coming your way. You don't have to fear anything. And it's allowing yourself to take the leap outside of this being hooked somewhere and reaching for the stars, and allowing yourself to shed your skin and allow destiny to come in and surrender. Allow the darkness to fall away, because if you let go, and this is the only thing that keeps you in there, is that you try to stay on this carousel because someone hooked you in this way, and to step out of it is the way to step out of your own darkness. And that's really lovely. Pile 1. This is a beautiful message for you to step out of your own way, to step out of the carousel. Don't allow anyone to hook you, because they are not where you are. Where your energy is, they cannot be. And sometimes, and even if it's unconscious, people try to hold us back from evolving, from moving beyond, from leaving them behind. They don't want to be left behind, right? No, but sometimes it is what it is, and sometimes we have to move beyond, and we have to step out of these circles that kept us so long in a place where we just stood outside looking in. And it's time to shine. It's time for your prosperity. It's time for your overflowing of emotions, for your abundance. 10 of Pentacles is abundance too, right? To step into your own abundance is the thing that is asked of you right now. So, this is your reading, Pile 1. I'm happy if you leave me a thumbs up or subscribe, and I see you in the next reading. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome, pile 2. You chose the little red cap. And you chose the Moldavite. So we will see what we got. We got the 4 swords and the 4 of birds interchanging. And then we have the moon, the house, and the tree. And we have death. And the Knight of Pentacles. And we have Midheaven. Oh, we had 2 of them. Oh, that's beautiful because they are both sides, right? I will put it here because it's beautiful on the other side to let it stay here. And it's the midheaven and it's imum coeli, so it's the IC and it's the MC. So it's about your highest point in your chart, in the astrology chart, and it's about the home in the lowest part. So that's about, for me, this feels like something has to end for something to begin, but it's deeply connected to your root and to your own stability and your own health. And you know, the little red cap is like an innocent child bringing something to her grandmother, and the wolf is waiting there on the tree, right, looking at her and waiting for her, and she is not seeing this danger in this area. She is just looking at the butterfly that's on her hand, and it's like she's really an innocent person that is, and I definitely want to say innocent and not gullible, and because she is enjoying herself, enjoying nature, and doing something good for her grandmother, because she's not able to go outside to get something to eat. So and that's a kind of confirmation of this, you know, the soul and the passion coming with the soul. It's, as I said, this is the root, and this is the career, that the part where you're seen outside of yourself. This is the IC and this is the MC. This is down in your chart and this is up in your chart, the highest point, the lowest point. So it's about the connection between your emotions and your health and your own stability. So the the Four Swords and the Death card are, for me, are really deeply connected. There is something in your life that you have to let go to connect these worlds, to connect the things that you really, really want and the things that you need for your own stability. And it's the same thing here. It's emotions, and the moon is about emotions. Its emotions are about your stability and about your health. So it is the invitation to look at your own emotions, to keep yourself balanced so that you can achieve what you want to achieve. And the Death card is telling us that you have to let go of something. This is, maybe it's a deep transformational time you are in right now, right? This is passion. It's soul journey. It's a soul journey that keeps you, or that brings you in a place where you want to be. And it's achieving something. It's emotion at the moment. It's emotion in motion is the thing that comes up for me. It's the transformation between the thing that you think is needed for you to be safe and the things that you really want to achieve. And this is an amazing image for this, right? Because this person inside of this has wings, and it's straddling between the earth and the sky. And this is what this is too, right? Earth and sky. This is like emotions, balance, and health. So to keep yourself in balance is even in the part that can be really, really exciting, overwhelming. To keep yourself in balance means to allow the transformation to occur. And this is this card of the Death is the moth too. It's about transformation too, and she has antlers, right? So there is a connection to the higher realms and to transformation in this real life. And this is what little Red Cap had to learn too, that she has to, it's okay to be innocent. It's okay to enjoy life, enjoy nature, but it's about keeping your own focus. And that's what she failed to do, right? She came up from her path, and she collected flowers everywhere, and she got lost in her own way, how she dealt with her path, right? She didn't keep the focus. This is not, she's not focused on the path where she wants to go. She's focused on the butterfly. She's focused on this magic that comes with nature, right? And so that's an invitation to keep your focus, to connect all these things, to allow yourself to step into this place of wonder, to see all the magic, and to keep the balance of being focused and allowing yourself to achieve something, but keep the focus of the root that needs your own stability, and the heaven and the mid-heaven that wants you to achieve something, to get somewhere. You are in between these worlds, and allow yourself to stay there for a moment, to allow yourself to grow into this place. And this card is the keeper of mysteries, and we see that there is, from her hand, there is a dolphin jumping up, and there is a dove. And there is a figure in the middle that it has a head of a horse, and so she is a mystery herself. And this has to be owned, right? There is the connection between the magic and nature and everything that comes out of it, because it's a beautiful image about nature too. There's a waterfall and there are stones and there is magic coming out of her hand. And it's an invitation too to keep these things balanced and to step into your own power, owning your own trauma that happened and keeping yourself in balance in it. Own what was taken from you in your own traumatic experiences. And so, and even when she is there is this wolf looking for her and trying to get her. There is something to learn in this, to find the balance between the things you're heading onto and the things that balance you and keep you in your place, in your own innocence. And there is a balance that wants to be achieved. And so your challenge is greed. And it can be greed, your own greed, and it can be the greed from someone else. And I feel that this is the truth. There is someone in your next, someone in your own surroundings that is greedy. And this is the wolf too, right? The wolf is not showing itself, it's hiding behind a tree, looking to get something from a little red cap that he doesn't get in another way. He has to seduce her, right? And as we continue with the story, he will eat the grandmother and then seduce or lie to little red cap. And that's the challenge in here, to keep yourself connected to your own root, to keep focus on your goals and the things that you want to achieve, and then keep the balance in your own emotions, because this is what keeps you healthy. And maybe this is a person too, right? If we have a Knight of Pentacles and we have the Jester and the Greed, it can be a person you are dealing with that is about earning money. This is just about you giving to them. And so there we are again with the drains and radiators. This seems like to be a drain too, right? And she is a radiator. She is someone who has something to give. And even her innocence is something that the wolf loves to have, because it loves to and this is like a symbol, right? To take it in, because there is something about this innocence that he doesn't have. So who will just take you in, and who will take your innocence from you because they don't have it? You have to know the truth about this, right? You are in between. So you realized that this is happening. You realized that there is something that tried to dominate you, that is taking from you, but you realized that it's happening, and the dragon tells us that it's time to believe in yourself. It's time to see that there is something that wants to be born in yourself, to keep these different parts of you balanced, and to keep you in a place where you can connect heaven to earth. And this is like the tree, right? In the stability of the house. Emotions, instability, and in your own health. This is the connection between your roots and the mid-heaven. That is showing you that this is what you have to do to keep your focus in following your path and allowing yourself to enjoy nature in your own innocence in the same moment. Straddling the world and allow yourself to step into your own power, because this is a powerful creature, right? This is creating from this place of magic. That's you. There were people around you, and this is so obvious right now. There are people around you that tricked you, that made you feel that you are not enough, that you are not as creative as they are. And they defeated you in a way with this, you know? This is what happened to you. But then afterwards, after the defeat, the Wheel of Fortune came up and you had no idea what to do with it, right? Because it triggered so many things that came, I guess, came from the past, that you didn't know what to do with it. But in believing in yourself and your own ability to own your own magic, this is what happens right now. You step into your own abundance and it will figure itself out. There will be balance about it. You know, there is nothing you have to do instead of just believing in yourself. This is what the card is asking of you, is believe in yourself. It will figure itself out because you are in the middle of a transformation that is really powerful, because it combines the root and the heaven, the earth and the heaven, your own stability in your root of even your own upbringing, your home, and the things that you want to be seen as. The path you are following, your goals that are up there in the sky. You are in the middle of this transformation. It doesn't feel great, but you have this passion that you are following, and we have butterflies and moth everywhere, right? There is something. You are in this spiral of stepping out of being tricked by greedy people. You know, they look like magic. The Son of Wands is just the Son of Wands. It's a page. You are this one. You are the magical one. And to be in clarity of mind where you can see that is a trick, there is a devil that lured you in. And losing this may be something that confronted you with things that happened to you in your childhood. And it cut you out of your normal life, and you felt like everything is upside down. But it's just upside down to fall into place and to restructure. That's what transformation is about, and you are in the middle of a transformation that is really powerful. And it's connecting your world and keeping you and getting you in a place where you will experience the transformation on the emotional level. You get into the place of stability in your home, and you can have roots that help you to grow into the sky. And it's the invitation to keep your innocence, to learn from the past, to keep a focus, a balance between focus and your dreams and the magic of the moment, and to follow your path, follow your own goals, and not allow someone else to distract you or to deceive you. And this is, the outcome is amazing, because you get the balance in this justice card. You get the balance, and it's crystal clear. There is a sword in the middle, and this is a crystal clear card. And there are these two cats looking at us, and you can see that there will be justice, and there will be fulfilling of your dreams on an emotional level. And it's about trusting your own magic, because your magic is much more exhilarating, comes to my mind, than the people around you. You know, they're just, you are the one in between the worlds. You are the one who is able to create the connection of magic, innocence, and following your goals, and learning from the past, not allowing other people to deceive you, because they are motivated by greed. They are motivated by false beliefs. And there can be toxic people, right? We have the devil. That's like a toxic person. But it's the only goal that this had in your life is not to punish you for something. It's to remind you and to allow you to let it go, because it comes from deep within and comes from the past where you already experienced it. And the Moldavite. The Moldavite is the stone that comes from the stars. It's I don't know how many years ago, a meteorite crashed, and it created these stones. And so they are high vibrational stones that are about transformation. And it's not for everyone, right? But you are in this place where you are the magic. Something comes up from you. And it's the calling of your soul, right? It's the calling of your soul that creates this change inside of you right now, that allows you to connect heaven and earth, that connects your root to your midheaven and to your highest part of your chart. That's amazing. It's an amazing thing to accomplish, is what you accomplish here, to connect these things and to allow yourself to take the leap of faith and keep your innocence while you are following your path, and allow yourself to learn from the past and not fall for these people who have wrong ideas, who are draining you. Trust yourself. And don't follow other people who are just into dominating. Nothing else, just dominating. You are about fulfillment. This is your passion. This is your magic. And you are about fulfillment, about stability, connecting heaven to earth. That's what you do. Thank you, Pile 2. Thank you for a thumbs up and for a like. And I am really honored to read for you, and this is a magical moment for you, and this is a beautiful path you are on, and thank you so much, and I see you in the next reading. Hi Pile 3, you chose the Fairy Godmother, and you chose the Jade. And so we see the Empress and the Peacock. And it fits beautifully to the Fairy Godmother, doesn't it? The wish to be something, to be someone, to step into another role. And the Fairy Godmother making wishes come true, right? And there is a clover and a message and a key. There is something beautiful coming your way, Pile 3. There is a beautiful message coming your way that is about luck. That is helping you to fulfill your dreams and to be the person you want to be. This is the Empress and embodying all that is precious you, right? And there is something coming your way like a Fairy Godmother, like a beautiful, like a lucky event that is coming your way. You get a message that gives you the key for something. And there we have the Ace of Cups as a new beginning, and the next is the Ten of Swords, letting something go at the same time. And that's an amazing combination here, because it's like there is a beginning in the emotions, and there is something coming up that gives you something where you can step into a new emotional state, but you have to let go at the same time. You can see that there is something you have to leave behind. And this feels like, there is something in this image that is like there is a barren desert and you have to let it go. And this is like you had a lack mentality, and this comes with a Fairy Godmother too, because it's about Cinderella, and Cinderella is sitting in her lack mentality, right? She's treated badly, and she's just getting the crumbs of everything. And so there is something coming your way that gives you the key, and we see the key twice. We see the key in the hand of the Fairy Godmother too. There is a key to something, to your emotional well-being. There is a key to your prosperity, your wish fulfillment. This pelican is all the things flying in his mouth. So it's about wish fulfillment, and you have to let go of this mentality that is in this lack place. And this is about passion, right? This is the fifth house. It's coming your way through the fifth house, and the fifth house is about children. It's about creativity. It's about falling in love. This can be a new love coming your way. It doesn't have to be, but it's something that comes your way that is showing you that everything is possible. And this is, how beautiful is this? Because it's like stars in the sky showing us that everything is possible. New possibilities coming your way. And they are like a gift that are giving you the key for your next steps, and giving you the key for your own for your own prosperity and abundance. And it's a lucky break. It's a lucky message that shows you the way where to go next. And I have to put something on her. And I'll clothe her like this. You know, we don't know. And so it's something coming from the outside. You already had the idea. You know, you already had the idea. There was a wish in underneath this wish fulfillment. It's underneath there is a wish, and there is a wish. For me, that's like this card of the Empress and the Peacock. There is a pathway, right? In the Peacock card, there is a pathway underneath it. It's a white peacock. And it's about showing yourself, right? It's about expressing yourself and embodying everything that is. And the Empress is about that too. It's about embodying what you want to embody. And allow yourself to start again in your emotions. And it's about like falling in love. Maybe it's about falling in love to another person, but it can be falling in love with your life again, because there are limitless possibilities coming your way. And there we have. And this card, the 32, is about, it's called out of body. And it's about the ability to dissociate, to transcend situations and to connect things that are not connectable, that are like out of the normal. So if you are in a state where you are in a lack, because it's like Cinderella was in a state where there is lack, right? And you can dream to be a princess how often you want to, but there is a place of lack she was living in. And so there may be something in your life that keeps you in a place of lack mentality, but it's your choice to dissociate from this and to allow yourself to think beyond, to connect your higher wisdom. And this is the wisdom that everything is abundant. You know that this is true. And it keeps you in this place of limitless possibilities without focusing on the lack you're experiencing at the same time. And this is like being able to do the split, being able to let go of this lack mentality and to allow luck and beautiful things to come your way. And it's like a little bit like dissociation. You have to step out of the lack mentality, of the emotions of lack, to get into the place of abundance. And that's really difficult. If you experience lack in the moment, it's really difficult to do this. Find something else, not in the place where you're experiencing lack at the moment. Find something else where you can see the abundance in the world. This is what does the trick. If you can step in this moment of lack, you can step into abundance, because abundance is everywhere. Just in this one part of your life it isn't. So step out of this part, out of this emotion, and step into the part where the lack isn't. And this can be, and this is like the challenge that you have is about this heartache. And it can be, you know, this is what Cinderella had too. Of course she had heartache about what happened to her, right? Of course she did. And to step out of this place of heartache, and it's what the Ten of Swords implying, right? There is this part of your life where you experience this lack, and it can be a heartache, it can be a financial situation where you experience lack, but following your own instinct to step into your your abundance, to step into the possibilities. That's the choice you have to make right now. And it will be successful, because there is the key, there is the beautiful message coming your way, showing you that this is true. To step out of it is your step to take. It's to keep yourself in this embodiment, to allow yourself to see your own feathers, to see your own beauty, to fall in love with life again, and to step into your new life. And this is what the dragons tell us too, right? It is about rebirth. Give yourself a second chance. Stop clinging to the past. Stop clinging to the experiences you had. And stop clinging to the lack that is somewhere in your life. And stop clinging to this behavior of stepping into the emotions that come with it. Use your own ability, and this is something we can do. That we can do it in a specific way, to allow ourselves to detach for a moment, to step into abundance on the other side. There is sometimes detachment is a good thing, because then we can do the wishing thing. We know what we want, you know. Cinderella really did know what she wanted, and she wished for it, and then the fairy godmother came and she created it for her. She created the key for her own deliverance, right? And then she met the person she loved. And then he searched for her, because she fell back into her own lack mentality. She fell back in the place where she didn't have what she really wanted to have. And then he found her, and then she got everything she wanted. So to detach from this place of lack and to sit in your wisdom, you know. So I take these and these, these, and these, and these. So this is, maybe there was someone in your life, you know, that did something wrong, that they lied to you, you know, just maybe to get something. And to let that go, that's the thing that comes with the Ten of Swords and with the Four of Swords. And believe in yourself that your wishes can come true. There is, as pigs may fly, right? There is something coming from his heart, going out there wishing for something that he wants to achieve. And then stepping into your own reality of you rising from these ashes. That's a promise. That's a promise that you will be able, because there is something coming your way. There is a message coming up. There is something like a gift that sets you into the place where wishes come true. And it's the only thing that you have to do right now is for a moment to detach from the emotions that pull you down. Can you get somewhere in the place of abundance? Because that's what's coming up for you. Let go of the old heartache and step into your own rebirth. Allow yourself a second chance. Even if you tried it once, try it again. Give yourself a second chance for stepping into your own abundance. And let go of these people who fooled you once, who deceived you, who put you in a place where you had to recover. You know, you had to recover your heart. And this is a heartache that happened to you. And this is on an emotional level. You thought, I would say you thought that there would be someone who will give you something or who will help you to achieve what you wanted to achieve. But they were deceiving you. And you recovered. You realized it. You found the truth in this, right? And not to diminish yourself, to punish yourself for falling for it. It's not a thing that you have to do right now. You have to step into your own instinct again, because you realized it. You saw the deceit. You saw the things, and you recovered from it. So now let it go. Let it go. Let the desert that came with it, with your own image you had about yourself, let it go. And then let go of the lack that comes with it and step into your own instinct. It is time. You are in a place right now where you can shine and where you can embody all that you want to embody, and you get the key. You get the key. And then something is flowing your way that will enable you to step into your path and to be all that you want it to be. So there is something coming your way that will allow you to step into yourself and to flow into your own purpose. So the instinct is okay. You fell for it, it's no problem. There is a heartache about it, but your instinct is okay today. You recovered. And you healed a part of yourself. So allow yourself to dream again, to feel again, to step into love again. Because it wants to come your way. It wants to help you embody it all. And you know, the jade, you choose the jade. The jade, it's a good luck gemstone. Good luck is coming your way. Good luck that is here embodied. This is here embodied. To allow yourself to step into your own passion, to embody everything that you want to embody. It's coming your way. So thank you, Pile 3, and thank you for listening to me, and for a thumbs up and for a like. And I really am honored that you are here and listening to me. And yeah. Thank you so much. And I see you next time.